A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap. Caught deep on the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Falcons scoop it up. And what a way to begin the scoring block as they take it back for the touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Now we're running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Going for it with Warren. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly for his offense to get a first down.
This time it's a passing play. Flush out now to his left. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Trying again, following the set. Throwing the out route complete.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Setting up the running back screen.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. Back to throw now. Complete. It's McLaurin. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Those little short throws, they have high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Pennick's going to throw straight away. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Penix working from the gun. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
3rd down, it's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Dump off to his fullback. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back to the well again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Andrews with the catch. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, they'll run. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I can hear it now, okay? Before it even comes out of my mouth when I say anybody but a receiver or corner is the best athlete on the field. I'm starting to really feel like these DNs in today's NFL game are the best athletes. And when you watch one chase down a play like that for negative yards, well, I'll make my case and I'll stand on that opinion.
Got to figure out this third down here. Dropping back to throw. He gets this one to McLaurin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, set.
Another carry for Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Quick toss headed left. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Completes, it's Bijan Robinson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stopped for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Saints will get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. There's a give up the middle. And tracking forward, but won't get beyond the line. Nick Herbig making the play. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. They'll throw it. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Falcons will take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Man in motion here. On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is in! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Let's go.
Penix here from the gun. Oh, man, it's Drake London. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons looking for a bigger lead before the break. Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go now.
Staying with Robinson. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Pick up of 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And the Saints go in nickel. 3rd down. Penix now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Setting up the screen. Space past the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing from the gun here. Passing is hauled in by the running back.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 43. Brought in right side. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and netted some positive yards.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they're going to take over possession. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On 1st down, here's Penix. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go. Second time.
Penix now to throw. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Penix. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. J.K. Scott on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
There's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Motioning the tight end now. Penix now on 1st down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Second and 10. Penix to throw. Left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Falcons will have a 1st. They're set up at the 35 now. Penix on 1st down. Brian close to the 8. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This this offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 77 more.
Here's Robinson. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready?
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Drake London with a touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throw on 3rd down. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Throw complete to Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Robinson on the inside give. And he drives this forward to the 6. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running left is Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Penix working from the gun. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Butker knocks it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hyatt with the grab. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now looking to throw. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Falcons will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Second down carry for Algier. And he's up to the 35. 5-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
This is Robinson, and he's brought down for a loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass caught by his tight end. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And the Saints go in nickel. Third down. Penix here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Back-to-back carries here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Saints ball as we start the 4th, but any efforts might just be futile facing that deficit. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Setting up a throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Falcons are going to be in great shape as they take over. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
Handoff now to Robinson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
60 by 6. 70. Check. Panther.
Here's Algier on 1st down. And this is down across the 30 before it's stopped. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Let's go now.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They go again with Algier. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Sack.
Throwing Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Throwing now on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They strike for 23 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Warren here from the gun. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 21. He gets this one to McLaurin. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 15. He's got Andrews. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. And run with Warren. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? More importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Beginning on the ground with Algier. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Algier with it up. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Saints grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for... but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 on the play. It's going to be 5 to go on 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Saints will get set to take over. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, sack.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Saints hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 42. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he's tackled for a short gain. It'll be 3 total on the play, 4th and 7 now.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewer, I'm Kate Scott.